Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Punters Pod.
What a time to be alive. We are back after a long break, Jez. I'm sure you missed my intro.
Doesn't get any better.
It gets better. We are back providing you all with the goods. Another season of footy has come around. How was your off season?
Very, very quickly it comes around. Like, I feel like when the footy season ends, you feel like, fuck, it's so far away. But as it starts approaching, it gets closer. You start hearing a bit more about it. I think I can officially say I'm excited for footy season.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
I'm not joking. About 2 weeks ago, I was like, I couldn't think of anything worse than footy. But now it's starting to come up. You're starting to hear more about it. You're starting to talk with your mates more about it. I'm excited for the footy season. Are you?
I am very keen, and today we are packing in a lot. We got our top 10 players. We got our big 3 headlines for 2026, our award winners, and the odds, of course, because betting first on this show, and we are going to give you some absolute value with our picks.
I've got a couple very juicy multis, by the way.
Of course, we got the Smokies. So
Nah, not even Smokies, just juicy multis with the player awards that I really, really like. But we'll get into that a little later.
Last year you hit it. Oh no, you didn't.
No,
sorry,
shut the fuck up.
You didn't.
Don't say that.
Nick Dacos did not win the Brownlow, but you got Jezza at $12.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, okay,
Don't mention it.
You didn't get paid out. And a lot of predictions for 2026. This year is a big year for the pod. We are going to do our normal shenanigans, but we didn't start too early this year because you know what? Who cares about the preseason? Lockie Neal cheated on his misses. This happened. We are starting when the real shit starts. Next week will be a preview episode for opening round.
It will be. Fuck, it comes quick.
But also, boys, big little announcement here. We are a Wednesday show this year. We're recording every Tuesday, posting every Wednesday, so you can listen to us Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. sharp, every single week of the 2026 AFL season.
We just think it works better like that because if you're listening to like what we were doing last year and posting it on the Thursday, so you're pretty much listening to last week's review like on the day that the footy's starting the next week. Yeah. So it doesn't really work. It's not really great listening. Posting on the Wednesday, the round before is still fresh in your mind, and then we look forward to the round ahead of us a little earlier as well, so get on some better odds hopefully.
Yeah, the value will be there early on the Wednesday. Let's stop fucking around, Jez, and get straight into proceedings. We do this every year. It's always controversial. We always have very, very different lists. Let's get into our top 10 players in the AFL.
Now, this is top 10 currently. This is not based on potential. This is not nothing like that. This is currently. So going into the 2026 season, these are the top 10 players. I've got a couple of wild names in there, I feel like. Well, not wild names, but names that I feel like people wouldn't have in there. I think that we just go, read out our list. 10 to 1. You read yours, I read mine, and then we go through and dissect. So hit us with your top 10 players this season.
These are my top 10 players in 2026. At number 10, we got Riley Thilthorpe. Number 9, Noah Anderson. Number 8, Hugh McCluggage. At 7, we got Sam Darcy. He's not a number 1 player in the competition.
Definitely not.
Nowhere near it. At number 6, Isaac Heaney. At number 5, Bailey Smith. At 4, we got Zach Butters. At 3, we got Nazaya Wanganeen-Milera. At 2, we got Marcus Bontempelli. And have a cry. At number 1, it is Nick Dacos, undoubtedly.
A couple of players in there that I did not have in mind. My top 10 players going into the 2026 AFL season are going to be at number 10, Isaac Heaney. Number 9, Lockie Neal. I don't care what you say. He's still a top 10 player in the comp. Number 8, Riley Thilthorpe. Number 7, Zach Butters. 6, Noah Anderson. 5, Caleb Sarong. 4, Nazaya Wanganeen-Milera. 3, unfortunately, Marcus Bontempelli. 2, Jeremy Cameron. And number 1, Jagger Smith. I'm joking.
Oh, you got me.
It's Nick Dacos. It's Nick Dacos. That's my top 10.
Interesting there that we both had Riley Thilthorpe. I haven't seen him in any top 10 list. He's not.
Is it biased because we both love him so much, or is he just like? I truly think that he is a game show.
I think
I do not have Sam Darcy in my top 10.
He's in mine because
I don't have him in my top 10 because we were discussing this today and we've been discussing it for the last week. In my opinion, and I think Ethan agrees with me here, Sam Darcy is not a number one player in the competition. And all these predictions and all these lists and everything like that is completely based on potential. Yes, he had an all right season last year. And yes, he missed half the season, whatever. I get it, he's tall, and I get it, he can outmark anyone, and I get it, he can kick goals. But I just haven't seen, to me, he's not change your organisation type of player. And maybe that's because I think that tall forwards, and it's bullshit because I'm saying that Riley Thilthorpe is so important, but a tall forward like Darcy, I just don't see it. To me, he's not a number one caliber player in the competition. I'm taking Bont, even though I don't like Bont, I'm taking Bont over him every day.
Obviously.
I'm taking Nick over him every day. I'm taking, even Jeremy Cameron. To me, Jeremy Cameron is
Was Jezza in yours?
Yeah, he was second.
See? Oh, what? Really?
Jeremy Cameron is so much more of a game changer than Sam Darcy.
The only reason I didn't want to put him in, Darcy, I put him in at 7.
You got baited. Not baited, but you got peer pressured into it.
The only reason I put him in was because I think when I think about this season coming up and who I'd be scared of, not on potential right now, I still think he's a massive threat. I don't think he's top 5. I think he's... I could easily swap Thilthorpe and him from 7th to 10 easily because I think Riley has probably done more than Darcy has in his career so far. But obviously Darcy... We ramble on about it. He's the father, son. And everyone in the media just fucking sucks him off like anything. I think Thilthorpe's a better player. I think Darcy will become a better player. But do I think right now it is even fathomable to have him number 1? No, I think that's just ridiculous.
He hasn't even played 50 games yet.
Yeah.
And you got to remember too that his whole first season was a write-off because he was injured. Then last season for, 2 months, write-off because he was injured. And
he's never torn a game apart, is my thing.
No.
I don't think he has. I think he's had a nice quarter here and there, but I think Riley Thilthorpe's had a whole game like that. That's my point. I agree. I don't think there's ever been a game that goes, fuck me, man. He is dangerous. I think there's been spurts, but I think every player on my list has had that. I think Nazaya, who's number 3 on my list, has obviously done that. Where was Nazaya?
4 for me.
4. Did you have Bailey Smith?
No, I did not.
So you had Lockie Neal instead of Bailey Smith.
I had Lockie Neal, and did you have Caleb Sarong?
I had McCluggage instead of Sarong.
That's embarrassing.
That's a lie for you because you're the biggest perpetrator of saying that Sarong is bullshit, little hack kicks out of the middle. You say that always.
Yeah, I guess.
You always say that.
Listen, McCluggage, I was tempted to put McCluggage in.
McCluggage is a beast. He deserves to be there.
Okay, but then again, in a team with Lockie Neal, Josh Dunkley, Will Ashcroft,
Yeah, what? Yeah, and it's...
why isn't Lockie... and I know it doesn't work like this, but why isn't McCluggage won back-to-back Norm Smiths?
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
But it's true, it's not?
Yeah, but on the day, why didn't Nick Dacos win the Norm Smith in 2023?
Because he was injured.
Horrible example. But my point is, I think I'd want McCluggage over Ashcroft. Ashcroft's not even in your top 10.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying, but neither is McCluggage. And I think McCluggage gets lucky that Lockie Neal's on his side and doesn't cop a tag because Lockie Neal's there and Lockie Neal gets the attention.
Yeah, I still think McCluggage, when he's on, he's a top 10 player in the league. You also had...
Jagger Smith at number 1.
No, that's what I was going to say. None of us have the reigning Brownlow medalist, Mariel, but we both have his teammate Noah Anderson.
Yeah, no shit. I
proves Brownlow bullshit, but yeah. No defenders from both of us as well. Very interesting.
I was going to put Harris Andrews in, but
that's just such a cop out.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
On Kane Corn's list, had Harris Andrews at 8 or something. That's just, once again, peer pressure from everyone going we probably should have a defender.
Listen.
Last year, I had Sam Taylor.
Same as me. I was just about to say that.
Because he deserved to be a top 10.
No, but I feel like even that, it's I don't feel like a defender should be a top 10 player in the AFL because to decide a game, and yes, all right, Harris Andrews takes intercept marks and he's a brick wall down there, and yes, he could rip a game apart and he could win you a game, but consistently, Nick Dacos, Jeremy Cameron, Marcus Bontempelli, Noah Anderson, these players win games off their own. And
it's not even about winning games for me. It's about
it is that is the best top players in the AFL. That's the whole criteria.
I don't agree that a defender should never be in there because I think like Alex Rance at his peak was a top 10 player in the AFL. I think Matthew Scarlett at his peak, top 10 player in the AFL. I feel like Sam Taylor last year, we both had him. I was happy to have him. But this year, going into this season, I don't think any defender is worthy. I really don't. So I don't have any defender. Look, Harris Andrews for me, top 15 or top 20, yeah. But he's not top 10. I feel like everyone's just chucking him in there because they're panicking. Obviously, Sam Taylor's injured going into the year, so you can't have him. Everyone's like, fuck, we're not going to put Sam Collins in there. Harris Andrews, bang.
No, listen, Harris Andrews has been, like, we sound like we're discrediting. He's been a great defender for the last couple of years.
Yeah, not
for
top,
like,
not top.
actually, not last couple. He's been a great defender for like the last 5-6 years.
Doesn't matter. Not a top 10 player in the AFL.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree. And I think it's just a charity thing that everyone does when they're coming up with these lists just to be like, oh, like we can't leave it out. The Brownlow's already a midfielder's award and all this, so they have to put it in.
That's our top 10. Look, the top 10 lists in preseason, because people start them in January, they get fucking rinsed. I'm happy we've done ours.
They get rinsed, and also
and
like
fucking
at
nothing.
the end of the day, at the end of the day, does anyone actually give a fuck about? Like, we're gonna post this on TikTok, and cunts are gonna go nuts because their favorite player is
because Cripps wasn't in it. Yeah,
Cripps isn't a top 50 player, but that's another story. They're gonna go absolutely nuts, and it's like when I see a top 10 list, I do not even bat an eye.
I don't read it.
Like because
someone's gonna try to leave a Dacos out
rage
to
bait and
rage
this and
bait,
that.
yeah.
So I think we move on. I started this little trend last season when Ethan was away.
You
in
did?
his nice trip for about fucking 10 weeks. And we started doing headlines, and we're going to do that for every single round. We're going to do the biggest headlines of the week, what could be potential headlines of the week. But we're going to start it nice and early here. We're going to do the 3 biggest headlines that we think will happen in 2026.
Crystal ball.
Little crystal ball. These could be anything, really. We didn't really discuss what ours were. Do you want to hit us with the first one?
I'll hit you with my first one. Crystal ball in 2026. One of my big headlines will be Zach Butters will become the first ever AFL player to publicly state the club he will play for the following year before the season is finished.
I like that. I reckon that is a good headline. I like that.
Port will start a bit average. Mid-year comes, the bye comes. Everyone is talking the house down about how Butters will leave. He'll decide he's going to go to the Western Bulldogs, for example, and he'll say at round 18, yep, you know what? Me and Port have spoken. Me and Josh Carr have spoken. I'm going to the Dogs next year. It's just out in the open. And he'll be the first one ever, and it'll start a trend of players doing it for years to come.
You know what's fucked, though? Like, I try this year, I was like, and I told you this, and I said, I'm going to try and not listen to SEN for as long as possible because they start off in like fucking the first week of January. Like, I swear the first week of January, I saw it pop up on my notifications has released a new episode. And it's like Kane Corns and Sam Benben talk about who the top 5 forwards are going to be. So
I know.
they've been talking about this shit for months and months and months already. It's fucking crazy though. Like I've started listening to it this week because when the NFL finishes, there's not really that much to listen to, and the basketball's hit a bit of a dead spot. So you start listening, and like this morning on Gary and Tim, they're like genuinely discussing like
Butters.
Butters, and that like Geelong is a lock to get him, or the Bulldogs are really a thing because of his ties to Ballarat and Bacchus Marsh and shit like that. Like we haven't even played the first community series game yet, and they're already talking about Zach Butters being a lock to Geelong. Like, I feel like I get that everyone says, "Oh, everyone loves the trade period and everyone loves trade talk." Blah blah.
Not 20 weeks of talking about where Butters is going.
This is going to be like. This is like 30 weeks of talking about where Zach Butters is going to end up. Like,
and probably will end up staying at Port Adelaide.
Oh, it gets so tiresome and it's so fucking annoying. But what do you do? My first headline is going to be anchored in. It is going to be the Dockers lock themselves into a grand final spot. Maybe that's going to be a little bit of a precursor as to how my ladder prediction will shape up. But I think this is the year for the Fremantle Dockers.
You're so high on them.
I was telling Nathan today, I fucking hate myself for doing this because I hate Fremantle.
Oh, they're horrible.
I hate watching them. You guys know I talk shit about them every single season because of their boring, shitty play style. I just think this year is the year, though. If they can have a healthy run with no injuries, I think they can absolutely do it.
I think they're going overrated list.
That's my first headline.
You didn't even know who Neil Erasmus was, but anyway.
Talking about
in the game.
Oh, in the game. Yeah, you used a photo of him from like fucking 2014 or some shit.
All right, my second headline is in 2026, the AFL will announce that home and away games will be played in India in 2027.
That's a given. That's inevitable.
I think it's a layup, but what do you think about that?
I don't really care about
Yeah,
that.
I could not care less.
Because you know what? They're not
People-
going to send my team, so I couldn't give a shit. There's zero chance they send Collingwood to
Well, I don't
India.
know.
Oh, come on.
You reckon really zero
do you
chance?
think? Do you think people in India know the teams?
No,
so they
no,
could
no.
send fucking
Gold Coast, yeah, obviously.
like Bandura Tigers up there,
Yeah, I know.
under 16s, and they'd think it's a thing. Like it's like
Yeah, but
they're gonna send Gold Coast and GWS or some shit like that,
yeah,
and it's gonna be like, oh, maybe these two teams
Can grow their
without
fan
thinking
bases,
grow their
yeah.
fan bases there. It's gonna be some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be Collingwood. It's not gonna be Carlton. It's not gonna be Richmond.
I
So
don't really care for it, but I think that will happen in 2026.
my second one, and I really hope this doesn't happen, but I've really got a bad feeling about this. Freezing cold Pies. The Pies finish bottom 4.
Oh,
I really hope this doesn't happen, but
I hope Freo finish bottom 4 and Pies finish
me too.
anchored in.
But I don't know. I don't have a great feeling about this season.
Look, for me,
Listen, this is not my ladder prediction, and this is not my prediction, and I hope this does not happen. But I don't know. I don't like. I think if a few injuries happen, like
They've
they
already
did
happened.
towards the end of last season, which they have already happened, this could be a really dark year for the Pies. But we'll see.
you see my ladder prediction soon. I was very cold on the Pies coming off of last season, but then warming into the season, maybe it's blind optimism.
It is. It's just
But
like you're
I've-
getting excited to watch Collingwood.
I've kind of like come around to the idea that everyone's riding the Pies. Like last year, they finished third. If we're really putting it down to like they in the prelim, they were the third best team of the season because they lost the prelim by the smallest margin out of the two
Did they?
losing teams. Yeah, Hawthorn got smacked. So Collingwood only lost by 30.
I'm about to fact check you.
So yeah, I feel like it's being overdone that the Pies are going to slip. I'm kind of warm on the Pies. They were so dominant last year. I don't think it's a matter of now they just fall off the face of the earth. Tell me.
Collingwood lost by 29. The Hawks lost by 30.
Yeah, there you go. So Collingwood,
Yeah.
so the Pies were the third closest team to winning the flag last year.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. So I'm not as cold as you are on the Pies, but hey, next week we'll be talking about the Pies versus the Saints, and we will see.
Your final headline?
My final headline is Stephen May punches someone else and retires, never playing an AFL game ever again.
Fuck, by the sounds of it, he's not playing for Melbourne this season at all. He hasn't returned to training, and he's just playing golf consistently. So
Exactly. So I don't think
doesn't
he's
seem like his
planning on playing.
And my final one is Carlton crisis. Michael Voss gets the sack mid-season after the club swore to stick by him.
Nah, disagree big time. They will not sack Voss this year.
Why?
Because now it's known the expectation of Carlton for the last 3 years prior to this year was sky high, like prelim, grand final, premiership. Now everyone's just kind of conceded to.
I don't think they have though.
They're kind of rebuilding now. Nah, Voss is safe for 3 years. Voss is safe for 3 years.
I don't think if he makes it through the season, I don't think he makes it to next year. They recommitted to him for 1 year to run out his contract. They're not going to re-sign him. I'm telling you now.
But I don't think he gets this. There's no world he gets the sack this year. I feel like everyone's conceded, you know what, Carlton might be all right if Hayward and Florent become good and Jagger Smith wins the Brownlow. But
insane too. The narrative around Jagger Smith is fucking insane.
But my point is, I don't think anyone's really expecting Carlton to be top 8 or top 4. So I think it's really cool.
Can I say this? This is off topic, but not really. It's to do with Carlton. Do we remember round 1 last year, Carlton versus Richmond, and everyone was talking, and they had talked about it the whole off season. The Camperelli, and he came in, and who was it? Was it Lucas?
I don't know. It was one of the. It was the shitter one.
One of it. No, the good one played.
No, the shitter one played, and everyone was like, "What?"
So why hasn't the good one been spotted?
Because
anyway,
not good.
One of the Camperelli brothers comes in and has 16 touches at terrible efficiency, but the commentators are sucking. No, I think he ended on 16 for the game, but the commentators are sucking him off and being
I know.
"Look at the finesse! Oh my god, they've found a player." Blah blah blah. I think he might have got dropped that next week.
Nah, I think he played like 4 games for the
maybe
year.
he played like 4 games, but then like absolutely.
it was
I can see
overdone.
Jagger Smith doing the exact same thing. Like big preseason, has a big preseason game where he kicked 3 goals.
But
And
I feel bad for him.
Oh, I do
Because for the last 2 years, all these Carlton Nuffies have just been pumping him up as the savior.
Yeah.
It's incredibly weird. But those are our predictions for 2026. Big headlines. Should be a good one, Jez. We'll revisit them at some stage at the back end of the season when the year gets dry.
Now, let's get into the award predictions. And before we do this, everyone knows what happened to me last year with the Brownlow medal. Matt Rowell, somehow, by whatever fucking metric, ends up winning the Brownlow. Nick Dacos doesn't. I lose my bet. Now, I gave you boys that, I think it was $72 multi.
It was.
Start of last season. I'm going to give you 3 pretty juicy ones this season.
I like it, Jez.
I'm just going to tell you right now, though, I'm not betting on the Brownlow.
Yeah, it's
This
fucked.
year, I will be betting on tangible things. I found a couple of nice markets that I like. Most goals averaged, most disposals averaged.
Yeah, they're good.
Shit like that, where it can actually happen. It's tangible.
At
It's
least-
not some cunt in a room,
Yeah.
this and that, blah, blah. In saying that, though, this season, the umpires are allowed to look at stats. So I've kind of tailored my thinking towards that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it is going to be a Brownlow race, in my opinion, where the most disposals wins.
Yeah.
I really
yeah,
do
I like
think that because
They'll
gonna be super
overcorrect.
conscious- Exactly.
Yeah.
Overcorrect, super conscious on that.
Do we start with Brownlow?
Let's start with Brownlow.
All right,
Fuck
it. Yeah.
Now, I've got 2 players.
Two players?
I do, yeah. I have 2.
You fucking cheat. We got a Brownlow and a Brownlow Smoky.
Yeah, I know, but I've got 2 players.
Say the 2.
I got 2
and
Smokies
then,
as well.
Say your 2 and then pick your one you're going to go with.
I got Nick Dacos and Caleb Sarong. All right, Nick Dacos at $5. Caleb Sarong at $26. I do not know how that thing. Known vote getter.
But you are big on Freo, so this is where it plays into.
All right, even if they finish top 4, like
Yeah, but I don't know Freo that high.
yeah, but Gold Coast finished fucking 7th.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
last
correct.
season. So it really doesn't like this isn't like the MVP. It
No.
doesn't really come into a thing. Gary Ablett won it when Gold Coast didn't make finals. So
He did. All right, you relax. Like,
Yeah,
Sarong
I'm
will win
just
it.
letting
All right,
you
you don't have to crack
Sarong
it.
at $26 this thing. I actually might. I'm gonna go back in fucking a minute. I actually might put a bit of money on Sarong to win because
here we go.
$26 is really juicy, and even
It
if
is
I get
good.
a decent cash out for that, it's insane.
So your Brownlow medalist is Nick Dacos $5 and Sarong $26.
2 extremely high disposal getters.
Yep.
If I was to bet even more, I would keep Bailey Smith in that range as well at $18.
I like
No one
Baz.
else gets disposals
I like
for
Baz a lot.
Geelong except for Baz, and Geelong are always going to be around the top. They're going to win a lot of games. So Bailey Smith there too. I'm not going to go to Noah Anderson because thing, and I don't know about Nazaya. I don't know.
I'm cooled on Nazaya
Yeah,
a
I'm
little
cooled
bit.
on him too. A lot of touches off the halfback last
Look,
season.
he's like in saying that, people are going to say, oh, you're cool on him, but he's in both of your top 5 players. He's a top 5 player in the league, but I don't think to be a top 5 player in the league, you have to win a Brownlow. Like, I feel like some players who are in my
Yeah,
top 10.
Matt Rowell won a Brownlow.
Yeah, Matt
He's
Rowell won
not
a Brownlow.
fucking
He's not in my top
20 to me.
15. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Give us yours.
I've got Nick Dacos straight up. I was trying to be a bit cheeky. Like last year, my Brownlow medalist, I forgot who it was, but it wasn't somebody obvious for my actual pick. Look, I think he finally gets as much deserved Brownlow.
I don't think so. I still don't think so.
I think he does this year. I think there's so much bullshit now, and like even from this State of Origin bullshit, how he didn't win it and people were crying. Like, I don't get how people even cared enough about State of Origin to cry. But I think this has just sent the benchmark for the year, the standard for the year for Nick Dacos, where now everyone will be overconscious of underrating him and not giving him awards. And I think he deserves the Brownlow.
Nah.
And I think he'll win the Brownlow.
Honestly, I don't think so. I think the greatest marketing campaign the AFL can ever do every single year is talk up Nick Dacos, showing him promos, do this, do that, bring him to Brownlow night, have the camera on him the whole fucking night.
Interview him 5 times.
Interview him
Yeah.
when he's fucking right at the top, and then as
Shit on
he
him.
starts falling down and as fucking Neil Erasmus comes
Yeah.
up and has fucking gets three vote games in a row while having 16 disposals
Yeah.
and fucking 14 clangers like Matt Rowell did. And they just do that and just
Put him on show.
Yeah,
Put him
exactly.
on
Put
show.
him on show. If I was him, I wouldn't even rock up this year because you're not going to win. I'm telling you now. I'm gonna.
He's one of your pick spot. What do you say?
No, he's my pick, but he's my pick because I know he is the best player in the competition.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I still think that they'll still find a way somehow.
No,
to fuck him.
I genuinely think this year, no bullshit happens, he wins it.
Brownlow
Smokey?
Smokey. I have 2.
Odds.
I have one that I wrote up, and I got one that I just thought of in my head, and I really, really like it. Odds for this Brownlow Smoky, $51.
Ooh, nice. Juice.
Lockie Neal.
Nah.
It is retarded that a player of his caliber is paying that much. A known vote getter. He's a shit bloke, but he's good at footy.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair.
Known vote getter. Dual Brownlow medalist already. Is he dual or 3-time?
Jewel.
Dual Brownlow medalist. Come on. Like...
I think it's past it, Jez.
No, I think
it's past it.
everyone's forgetting because last season he had a couple injuries. Then off-season drama happens, this and that. I think he's going to come with vengeance this season. I think he's going to tear the fuck out.
Shittest bloke ever. But, like, people are confusing being a shit bloke and being
what I'm saying.
a good footballer.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I wouldn't trust him to date my daughter, but would I trust him to win me football games? Yeah, probably.
I've got another one, and I'm surprised he's this low. Oh, not this low. It's a very high thing.
If you still might not crack it, is he $36?
Nah, 67.
Oh, shit.
Clayton Oliver.
Oh, gross,
Listen,
man. Gross.
hear me out.
Gross.
Going back with my thing that I said before, umpires are going to be able to look at stats. There's going to be nobody in this team. All right, Finn Callaghan maybe, but Clayton Oliver is going to get, I'm telling you, he's going to put up historic numbers this season.
Yeah, he will.
Without Tom Green, historic numbers. If GWS are able to like eke into finals somehow, which I think they still have a decent...
Nah, they're cooked. No Taylor.
Okay, tell me what makes them cook.
No Taylor, no Green.
I know, but for what? For how long?
Green whole season.
Yeah, Taylor
probably 6 weeks.
Does Clary kind of like... I know...
I know. That makes sense.
Yeah, like...
He's just a shitter Green at this stage. And at his best, he's Green.
At his best, he's Green.
Okay, but still, Green last year played the... I just don't rate GWS. I don't think they're deep at all.
I think everyone's... I
was cold on them last year, and I was right.
I put him shit on my... I put him shit on my ladder prediction
Where
too.
are they? I've got them 11th.
Or 12th.
Yeah, but see, I'm just not a thing on him.
Yeah, I don't know. I
was off him last year. I don't know. I think they've got worse.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I think Hogan... It's going to be hard for Hogan to replicate a Coleman season. But
why?
Huh?
Why?
Because, like, do you really have... If I was to put a gun to your head right now and said, will Coleman have the same season as last year? Are you saying yes or no? Will Hogan have the same season as last year? Would you say yes or no? No, you would say no. It's hard to replicate your best season because
he's older, but
your best season of your career. But yeah, I don't know. So you think Curry wins the Brownlow?
Yeah, anyway, you're Smokey.
Crazy. My Smokey...
No, I don't think he wins. I said he's a Smokey.
Jez thinks Curry runaway favourite. I love this so much. I'm putting money on this. I'll tell you right now. It's $36. It's great value. I think Isaac Heaney is a genuine... He will finish top 5 in the Brownlow easily. Kerno's arrival opens him the fuck up. Heaney...
Opens him up to what?
Be a midfielder.
Okay, yes.
Not have to be forward. I think him in the midfield will shine. I think he's clearly the best out of the three of them. I love this so much. I love Heaney for the Brownlow. I love it. And little precursor here, I am so super high on Sydney.
Oh, I'm very high on Sydney.
I'm very high on Sydney. I think, like, there's not much higher.
Okay, you got him first. Yeah,
but, like, I'm high on Sydney. And I think if Sydney are the team I think they can be this year, with Curnow being in the forward line so he can fuck off, I think, low-key, you're going to laugh at me here. I think even Malcolm Rosas being on their team helps open him up. I don't think he'll play any time. I don't think he'll play any time forward this year. And last year he was playing 60% forward, 40% midfield because he had no other choice.
Yeah.
And also there was games last year.
He had a terrible injury run too last year.
But there was games where I don't know, that one game, it was at the SCG. Remind me who it was against.
Oh no, but he kicked 5.
He had 5 and like 33. Yeah. I was in Europe one morning. I woke up. I go, what the fuck, bro? He's insane.
Coleman medal.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Josh Tracy.
Whoa.
Josh Tracy, $34. This isn't my Smokey.
But you fucking you're going to ride Frio's dick all year.
This isn't my Smokey. This is my pick.
That's crazy.
Frio's main guy.
What's he paying, sorry?
$34. I think they're going to be a really good team and better teams kick more goals. That's just a fact. So, yeah, that's my common medalist.
If they're as good as you think, I love that because...
Amos is shit.
He is the type
Voss will pop up and kick like
but Tracy's the player who
5 weeks.
Tracy's the player who will kick a 3 consistent.
Yes, exactly.
Like, he did at some stages last year.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but 2 years ago there was a period where he was kicking like 5 goals every week. I'm not joking.
Yeah, like a 4-week period.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 20 goals right there.
Yeah,
fucking
I agree. I've got Riley Thilthorpe. I think he just simply gets even better than he was. Only thing that scares me is
I heard
that he
this
goes
too.
into the rack a little bit.
Yeah, I
hate
heard
that.
this too.
Because Riley O'Brien this year won't be there. And you know what's going
Won't
to
be there.
Yeah, no, they're out on Riley O'Brien.
Well, they're not going to play.
They've
him
got
at all.
some like young person.
Can you pick him up as a super coach?
Yeah, bullshit. Auto picked him up. Fucking Christian Salem I wanted, and Riley O'Brien was on top of the rankings. But anyway, that's besides the point. It's gonna piss me off when Riley Thilthorpe, $13, by the way. I like him, but he's scary because of if he goes into the ruck.
I heard something too today that they're going to like play him a bit in the midfield
that's
as well.
that's just fucking around in the preseason. He's not going to play midfield, I promise. He'll tap in the ruck here and there, which will cook me a little bit. That's why Tracy's a good pick as well, because they've got Jackson and Fat Boy Darcy.
Yeah. He's not playing in the ruck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Once again, relax. You're
Full
aggro in
forward.
2026.
I love this pick.
He's gonna be stuck.
By the way, I put money on this. I put money on this. I didn't put money on
how many sheets did you put on that?
I don't even know. I can't even remember.
Just money bags over here. Just chucks around money like it's nothing. I have tipped Ben King the last 3 years, and I like him again because I like Gold Coast this year.
I actually was a pussy on this one. I did. I only did $50, but $50 for turning 1.7 is pretty good. I'm going to put more on that though.
Respect. Yeah, so I've done Ben King the last 3 years. Ever since the podcast, I've done Ben King, and this year I think I like him again because
Jamara.
No, because they're going to be good Gold Coast. But Jamara, you don't know what Jamara will be. I say they'll be good. And also, I like Curnow, but that's boring. I think Riley has the ability to score 3 or 4 goals a game. But I love my Smokey. Who's yours? And what's he paying?
Smokey for what?
Coleman.
Oh, he's my Josh Tracy.
Oh, so he's just your pick.
He's just my pick. Smokey and Coleman medalist.
Hear me out. Oh my God, I love this pick so much. And you're going to love it. Have a guess. $67.
Jamie Elliott.
No. Stupid.
Is it a small?
It's a tall forward. $67. His team will be top 4, and he is the best player in this team. Forward.
Shaganil.
No.
Oh.
Horrible pick.
He's the best forward in his team, and his team will be top 4.
Yeah. Logan fucking Morris takes a big leap this year.
He took a big leap last year.
It's his 3rd season. He'll mature even further. I think he's elite. Oscar Allen will take attention off him. Think about that.
Ty Gallup.
Take attention off him.
I'm joking.
Helps even more. Even if he doesn't win, he'll be top 5 locked. I think last year he was close to being top 5.
Yeah,
I love that pick. $67. Wow, that will shorten by the end of the year.
Surprise All Australian.
Hit me with it.
Darcy Wilmot.
What's he paying?
I absolutely love
What's he
this
paying?
guy.
I like that.
$6.
That's great.
Absolutely love him.
That's great.
Had some huge games at the end of last season. Really started to get recognised by the AFL media. Like everyone started loving him at the end.
You love him. You bet on him every single week.
You know, one thing that works in his advantage tremendously. I think he will play a tiny bit of midfield this season. He played midfield last season towards the end.
So his numbers will be inflated.
They'll
put him on halfback.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they'll put him on the halfback, so he'll get that like Bailey Dale position.
Lockie Whitfield, and both of them will not be all Australians this year.
Probably not, yeah.
So it helps him even further.
Yeah. I love this at $6.
That's good.
Crazy value as well.
For me, I've got, because I was looking at the All Australian team from last year, and I'm saying, what's weak and what's coming up? Like we said for our top 10, defenders are weak. Key position defenders are weak right now. No Sam Taylor to start the year. Harris Andrews, who knows how his year will go. How many years are they going to put fucking Sam Collins in there? Darcy Moore, Dud, Jacob Weering, team will be shit. I went $10. Mac Andrew. I think the Suns, once again, you're big on Freo, I'm big on the Suns. I think the Suns have a great year. I think Mac becomes consistent. What he's shown in patches of just like intercept marking.
I don't mind that.
Getting there, getting to the ball. And who the fuck else they're going to put there? They'll put a top 4 teams, key defender. And I think Mac Andrew's going to have a big year.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be rimmed.
I really don't mind that at all.
And I feel like Mac Andrews is a player where already everyone's like wanting to be like a cult hero.
Yes.
And it's happening. So I think he'll have a better year. He's becoming a more refined footballer. I think he would be it.
Value All Australian.
I love mine. What position is yours?
Midfielder.
I've got a ruckman, but I think this is amazing. Go hit me with yours.
Clayton Oliver, $15.
Hate it.
I love it. Going to be the if it's not Callahan, it's going to be him. Best midfielder.
Who do you really think it'll be? Out of them two. You think Oliver will be...
No. But you never know. Like, I feel like the reins were pulled on Oliver a bit last season. He was injured. He came back. He was playing that bullshit tagging role. Then he played some bullshit half forward role. Like, they didn't really give him a run at it. I feel like everyone's forgetting that Clayton Oliver's a pretty fucking good player.
You need to want to
and how old is he?
Oh, 32.
He's still no, he's not.
Yeah, he'd be
I'm
32.
telling you, he's not.
What do you reckon? Go predict.
I'm gonna say 28.
32.
He is 28.
Shit.
He's fucking
Fuck,
young.
that's crazy to me.
He's young. He
feels a lot older.
He feels older, but
Yeah.
he's young. So I think he has a massive. He's still in his prime.
That's crazy.
Like he's gonna have a massive season.
Who else is a player that feels a lot older than they are?
Pendlebury.
No.
No, I'm joking.
How old do you reckon LDU is? Look up LDU. I'm going to say LDU feels older than he is.
No, but I feel like LDU is like 25.
I reckon it's 28.
He's 26.
Ah, yeah, okay.
So it's
That's
not
nothing. Yeah,
bad.
not crazy. My value All-Australian is $8. I think this man will be the All-Australian ruckman. I think Gawn passed it. And I feel like everyone's done giving Gawn these bullshit. Like, oh, he's the best ruckman in the league. Grundy passed it. I think Sherry gets hurt by the new ruck rules. I think Darcy Cameron gets hurt by the new ruck rules a little bit. It's either this man that I've got at $8 or Luke Jackson.
You're going to say Tom DeConing.
I'm Tom DeConing, value $8. I think he shines probably because he's away from Carlton. I like him a little bit this year.
Yeah, I know. Same as Kerner. I really like Kerner this year.
I think he looks good in his Sydney jersey. But yeah, I think he shines. These new ruck rules, the jumping, I think it will help him. I think Nozaya is going to make him look really good.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of just highlights of like him clean to Nozaya.
Yeah.
I think he is very good value.
I like that.
Jez's favourite award here, Rising Star.
Rising Star, I fucking hate it.
Jezza never knows a
I actually
player.
wrote in this. I really don't care about rookies. I don't care about this shit at all.
Can you take Jagger Smith for me? Just
No, there's zero chance. I'm taking this player just
do you,
because
alright,
based off.
do you know who this player is?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
good.
just because he was drafted 2 years ago.
Oh, so you've seen him play football?
No,
Good.
I have not seen him play football.
Oh, okay.
I think he's played like maybe 2 games. $15. But the amount of dick sucking and talk that I heard about this player when he had not played a game yet, and it was like there was segments on radio shows and TV shows where they would talk about this guy and
I don't
say,
know
"Oh,
who this
he's
is."
special. Like he's this, is that."
Give me a
Wait
team.
till he comes in, Richmond, Taj Hodden.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The
yeah.
amount of dick sucking I heard last year.
Yeah.
So if he really is that good, he could have a chance to win the Rising Star. So I just did it.
There's just fair enough. There's just too much.
That's another thing I will not bet on.
Oh, yeah, fuck
Because
this.
if someone
I will never.
like last year,
Yeah.
where Darcy and
Dempsey, that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, sorry, where Darcy and Reed couldn't win it,
And Ollie
the
Dempsey won it.
two clear best players, so they gave it to fucking Ollie Dempsey.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, it's just another bullshit award.
Yeah, it's a bullshit award. Last year, I liked my pick, Harvey Langford. It was like $18.
Didn't win.
Didn't win, yeah, but $18, he shortened to like the second favourite, third favourite. So I was happy with that.
Did he even finish top 3?
I think he did, yeah, check.
I don't think so.
Oh my God, what's this you in fucking fact checking? You're like the cunt from Joe Rogan, that Jamie cunt. This year, $26. West Coast Eagles, Willem Duersma. Joking, Jez. I thought I'd get a reaction out of you there.
I'm looking up Rising Star.
Cooper Duff Tytler. His name pisses me off because...
He didn't even finish top 3.
Didn't he?
No.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
Finished 4th.
Let me fucking speak.
28 votes behind first place.
Fourth. Yeah, fourth. And I had him at $18. That's pretty good if you ask me. Cooper Duff Tytler. Like I said, his name pisses me off because I feel like it should
Who
be
does he play for?
West Coast.
Oh my
He's like pick
God.
number 4. He's like 200 centimeters. He's got the skills. I feel like he'll be a bit of a unicorn. Be skillful.
Yeah,
And
we don't have to spend too much time on Rising Star.
yeah, but like I said, I don't like his name because I feel like his name's Cooper Duff Tytler. Tyt-L-E-R. I feel like it should be Tyler.
You know what?
And
I
you know
was
what's gonna
gonna
piss
do?
me
You
off?
know what I was gonna do just
What?
for the thing? I was gonna do Sam Grilge
Yeah.
just because
His
he's got a
name.
fuck name as well. Yeah.
Because you know what annoys me about the name? It's like every fucking like old cunt in the media is gonna purposely say his name wrong. They'll say
do that with everyone.
they'll say Cooper Duff Tyler, 100%. It's like, and with Grilge, they'll say Grilge when it's Grill, and everyone knows it's Grill, but they're just gonna say it the fucking wrong way.
I'm gonna say Grilge.
Yeah, that just annoys me. But anyway, who gives a fuck about the Rising Star? Really? If anyone out there actually cares about the Rising Star, Tripper. Seriously.
And is this an actual award? Because you put it on our sheet. Is it an
Remember
actual-
we spoke about it last year?
Did we?
Yes, they announced it.
Wait, did we make this up? Or
No. They announced there'll be
Ah.
a defensive player of
Deep
the year.
boy.
Yeah, mine's pretty obvious. My defensive player of the year will be Mac Andrew.
Harris Andrews. Premier defender. Oh, legit, is right. Harris Andrews, Premier defender.
What do you mean Premier Defender?
The Premier defender in the comp.
Oh, okay.
He's top 5, like
Thanks.
top 10 player.
Good analysis. Really good. Thanks,
All right.
Jess.
Bets and multis for that. Ethan hasn't done this, but I have. Now, I told
Because
you
my
that
picks are just juicy enough to take by themselves.
I don't know, we're way juicier. at $170 odds. This is my main one. This is my main one that I put the most money on. $170 odds. Now, this is average. Okay, so this is actually a bit fucked. I think they might do like a 5-game minimum, but if fucking Tex Walker comes out and only plays 3 games, but in one of the 3 games he kicks 9 goals, and that makes his average like 6.2.
Yep, I hear.
That means that he will win this award.
This is why this is a horrible. This is why this is a horrible
Maybe
market.
I didn't think this through properly.
You should not bet on this market.
No, maybe you should. Nick Dacos, most average disposals per game. I'm pretty comfortable with that one.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, that's all right.
I feel like...
Who gets him? Oh, could like a stupid player like Jack McRae get him?
No, Jack McRae.
I'm saying.
The Warriors like a... Legit, I'm not joking. The Warriors like Clayton Oliver. I actually might... put a bit of money on Clayton.
Fuck, you're high on Curry this year. Jesus.
It's just fact. He's 28.
That's crazy.
And
man.
my second leg in that is my Coleman medalist. It's going to be Josh Tracy, most average goals per game. Talking this through, I don't like that because I don't really love it.
Tracy's a player who would win the Coleman.
How much did I put on?
Yeah, it's bad because you know what? Tracy's a player who win the Coleman by scoring 6.
Oh no, I didn't put that much on this. It's alright.
Yeah, but Tracy will win the Coleman by kicking 6 goals every second week and kicking 1 goal every week. But still, that means his average is not bad.
What the fuck are you talking about? My second one, it's my Coleman medalist. It's Josh Tracy, $34. Why the fuck not? And I saw this other market that I really like. This multi is 3 legs, $12.50. You can pick the amount of goals players will score. Mm-hmm. So I've done.
That's good.
Charlie Curnow, 55 plus goals.
Yeah, I like that. How much?
I don't know. Jesse Hogan, 55 plus goals.
Yep.
Josh Tracy, 55 plus goals. Now, last season I think there was like 5 players that kicked 55 plus goals.
And those will be 3 of them.
Exactly. I think these can be 3 of them. So I really like that multi at $12. Yeah, you're 1 injury away, but you're 1 injury away of not winning the Brownlow multi. So let's just not place bets for the whole year because you're 1 injury away.
Well, 2026, Jez is an angry man, clearly.
You got any multis for us, man?
I got no multis because I'm going to put money on Heaney at $36. I'm going to put money on Logan Morris at $67. And honestly, I kid you not, I'll put money on Mac Andrew.
Sam Grilge.
Mac Andrew, All Australian, or Cooper Duff Tyler. Because let's not read his name properly.
All right, the main event. The thing everyone wants to hear, which I think this is another one of those things where...
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, really gives a fuck about Jeremy and Ethan have to say on...
But it's something you do. Like, this is more not for where they'll finish, just a gauge of how we think this team will be.
You know what this is? This is filler shit. Because the footy season is 1 week away, and
that's why we didn't start 6 weeks ago.
Exactly, correct.
But you know, all right. Can I just say something, Jez? This will be.
Oh, did you do a fucking explanation for all of them?
Just rough. Fuck. But unlike you, not to do much work.
I'm going based on vibes.
Yeah, but like, let's now remember some of these because like last year you just said how Gold Coast would be bottom 4 all year. Then
I did not say they'd be bottom 4.
But you said they wouldn't make the 8.
I'd love to go back and see my
last year. All right, just a quick precursor as well. Last year. Every single team in the top 8, I had in my top 8 preseason. Not the right order, but every team in the top 8 was my top 8.
Good job.
So yeah, but that proves that no one
should have put a multi on it.
I should have, yeah. I'll do it this year.
Yeah, I'm going to do that this year as well.
Hit me, 18th.
West Coast.
Melbourne.
Ooh.
First year of reset, new coach. If you really boil it down, they lost Clary, they lost Track. There's no May this year. I think Viney and Gorn fall off a cliff.
Yeah, but they're playing fast.
And
they got 2 pickets now.
And yeah, they do. Oh my gosh.
I know.
How much are we going to talk about that this year?
If this cunt doesn't play in round 1, I swear. What's his name? Latrell?
Latrell was supposed to be pick 57 and they took him at 13.
No, good on him. I like the balls.
No, I like it.
I like it. And I think it could be like...
Nepotism.
No, I think it could be like... What are they?
Cousins. But like third cousins.
No, listen, I rate it. But you know what? I don't rate. I rate the theory of it, and I hope they're both sick together and this and that. I don't rate the fucking media doing this to death and be like, oh guys, look, they're cousins. And
even with the Dacoses, we don't have to say they're brothers every game.
Oh, yeah.
And if you know what, if Latrell passes the ball to Cozzy, we don't.
7AFL is gonna have a field day with that shit.
The admin of 7AFL is going to just burst. Honestly,
17.
West Coast.
Essendon.
Really?
Yeah, Essendon.
Oh, no, okay. Not really, because I got him 16th.
Oh, yeah, well, we have the same bottom 3. Because I have West Coast, Essendon, Melbourne.
I've got Essendon, West Coast, Melbourne.
Well, reverse order, I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, I got Melbourne 18th, West Coast 17th, Essendon 16th.
Yep.
So for West Coast,
Let's just do these three teams together.
Yeah, we'll give a bit. All right, so Melbourne, my point stands. I think they're just going to decide after round 3. Let's just like trial things.
Yes,
Let's play Caleb Windsor
100%.
as our main midfielder. Let's fucking play Viney in the 2s.
You know what I was thinking as I was doing this? Melbourne are a team that you don't bet on this year because you don't know if like Harvey Langford's going to play full midfield time or if he's going to play fucking half forward.
Back. Yeah, exactly.
Or half back. You don't know if fucking Jacob Van Rooyen, they're going to trial him as a half back.
Yeah.
Or not half back, as a...
If they're getting smashed by 80 points, are they going to chuck him back? Oh, we'll see how he goes.
So you just don't bet on Melbourne this season?
I also don't mind, but you do in the case where if it's clear that new coach Stephen King... Oh, I should have trialed you what his name was. But if it's clear that Stephen King loves Trent Rivers, you can, at the start of the year, get some good value for Trent Rivers 20 plus.
I think Cossey's going to be the mainstay in the midfield, and I think everything else around him is just going to be do the fucking whatever you want.
Early in the year, I like Cossey for betting. Yeah. And Latrell, his cousin. He plays with his cousin. Have you noticed?
No, I haven't. I've never seen that before.
Sick.
Oh my God, they kicked a snap from the boundary line.
West Coast.
Essendon.
All right, Essendon.
Essendon, I just think like... What do they do to get better?
How are people rating Essendon? I do not understand.
No one's rating Essendon.
Bro, on one of our TikToks, before 5 of our TikTok accounts got banned.
By the way, our TikTok keeps getting banned.
Yeah, tp.pod. Hit it
Go
up.
follow us.
Yeah, hit us
Might
up.
get banned again. So.
It probably is, yeah. But we had an over-under video. I said Essendon under wins. Essendon supporters going, Essendon will be good this year. But even some like Hawthorn fingers, I go for Hawthorn. I think Essendon will be really good.
How? Like why? What gives them the inkling?
Because they had 3 top 10 picks. They're all going to play 20 games and are built like a fucking noodle, honestly.
And I like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
not good.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Like, look, Caddy is good on potential. Kako last year showed nothing and we still treat...
It's like last season where, like, I feel like there was a period in last season where they were, like, in every game. So everyone was like...
They bet Sydney, you remember?
They bet Sydney. They had, like, a really good game against Brisbane at the Gabba. I remember once. It was, like, on a Sunday night or Saturday
they had good 3 quarters and then lose in the last.
And it was just like, they could do this.
They show signs.
Yeah, but...
They're young.
But they never really did anything with it. And I feel like everyone's kind of living off that hype from last year. And then... when you get to West Coast, like West Coast is, I think they've conceded to the fact that this is going to be them for a couple of years. Oh, well, more than a couple of years, but it's been them for a while, and I think it's going to be them for a couple more years.
This is for West Coast. They're waiting to see if Harley will be the star, or maybe Dersma will, or maybe my boy Tyler will be the star. They'll lose no sleep over it. Like, it's just like, you know what, Baker... go get 25 disposals, and nobody will even notice.
Yeah.
That's what it is for these 3.
15.
Richmond.
Port Adelaide.
Okay, and who do you have 14?
Carlton.
Okay. Let's take a step back. I've got Richmond 15th. You've got Port Adelaide. For me, this will be a very highly praised. I think Richmond this year, media suck-off team. I think Richmond is a team where they will just froth over. This 15th will be amazing, and everyone will say, oh my God, look at Grilge. Grilge looks great. It looks like they'll look very good. They'll have a few scalps. They only had 4 wins last year. This year, 6 to 8 wins will be praised. And yeah, it's just another year of... I think this could be, for Richmond, however, I think this could be the last year they're in the bottom 4, and then they'll have a couple of years of 13th to 9th. And then maybe take off in 4 years' time and be a top 8 team. Because it's undeniable how much just young fuckers they've got.
I've got Port Adelaide here, and you can talk about Port Adelaide, because where do you have Port?
14th.
Okay, so you got them one spot above this.
We'll talk about them together, go.
With Port Adelaide, I feel like the core is good, yeah. So, like...
4 players are good in their team.
They've got Georgiades, Rosie, Butters, Horn-Francis.
4 players are good in their team.
Everything else is just really bad. Yeah, like
rejects.
Really, really bad.
Like Will Brodie, fucking William Drew is alright at football.
Yeah, but if you're relying on like Will Brodie and saying that like he's had a mad preseason and
Joe Richards, man.
Yeah, I know. Like
the back line
doesn't excite. Yeah, it doesn't
excite. Was good 4 years ago. Like it drops off very quickly.
I just don't know. And then like what happened last year, like Rosie started the season on fire. Then he had that hand injury, and then I think it was just a bit all over the place for him. They moved him to halfback, shit like that.
And it's the first year under Josh Carr. Like, I think, this sounds crazy. Car crash, exactly. But I feel like it might sound generic and, cliche, but I honestly do think Ken Hinkley was just like keeping them a bit better than they were.
Yeah. We can't do Ken wins this year.
I know.
Fuck, we can't do emotional Ken wins this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss that.
We can do car crashes, but
yeah, true.
honestly, I feel like he was keeping him a bit alive, and I feel like now just Josh Carr would just like, I think Josh Carr as well, I get the vibes he's the type of guy who's just going to be like, fuck Ken, I'm just going to like show everyone this is my team.
Exactly, yeah. Do
and
everything my way,
No, like even if that's going to win us a game, Ken used to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, they're 14th for me, 15th for you.
14 for me, Carlton.
They're 13th for me. I've got Carlton 13th.
Oh, and I got Richmond 13. We've got the
same three.
We have the exact same.
Bottom 6.
Yeah, bottom 6.
Right.
Just different orders.
So let's talk about Carlton.
Yeah, let's
hit Richmond for yourself if you think.
Richmond for myself, you've said everything. I think they're going to be a tiny bit better than what you think.
Yeah.
I think a lot of young players, they got to...
But is that in theory?
No, but they get a full season of Lawler. They get like all these new... So they got Hodden coming through, Grilge. They get that...
No McCulty left out.
McCulty.
He can't drive.
Silly McCulty.
Yeah.
Who would ever do that?
Nah.
And they get that Smiley.
Yeah, similar, yeah.
He didn't play all last year, I feel like they got to think they still got a nice core too. You got your Short, Voston, Nanks there to be a...
Yeah, but I feel like once again, look, we got them one spot apart, so it's not, or 2 spots apart. It's not that crazy, but I feel like once again, in theory, it's like, oh my God, all these young players. But then after around 15, like, Grilge will have a game where he has 4 disposals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm rooting for my boy Grilge.
We're a Grilge podcast.
And now I've got them one spot below.
So you got Carlton 14?
You got them 13. Doesn't really matter. They're going to be fucking horrible this season.
My point is, I don't think that it's kind of expected for them to be 13th, 14th, 15th.
Yeah, no, I expect that, but people are saying that they're not meant to be.
I've never heard anyone so far say they're a top 8 team.
Not top 8, but I feel like everyone's still...
There's a bit of hype. You know what's annoying me? There's a bit of hype around Ainsworth and... Ben Ainsworth.
Oh my God. I forgot that even happened.
Yeah, Ben Ainsworth and Hayward and Florent. But it's like, these were fringe. Florent
was an absolute...
Hayward was not fringe.
No,
Hayward's a good player. But in reality, you're trading... Not trading, but you're getting rid of Curnow and you're...
And De Koning.
And Silvani, who they all think's the best.
I know.
And you're bringing in 2 fringe players and Hayward. Hayward's a good player.
No, Hayward's a great player.
But yeah,
like
it falls off. It's very bleak.
And like when Walsh has his fucking round 6 back injury, he always has.
Yeah.
When Cripps is he's playing injured all season,
Yeah.
so he has to play fucking 50% in the fucking goal square
Because he's unfit.
Fat. Like, and Jagger Smith doesn't live up to this hype. I can't see him going.
Yeah, I think the expectations have fallen, but so it's not going to be as big of a story as it has been previously. I feel like everyone's like, oh yeah, Carlton shit again.
All right, that's really interesting. So we have the exact same bottom six, just in a different order. I feel like this is where it might differentiate.
I feel like right now, 12th will have the exact same.
No, we don't, because I don't have them there.
Okay.
12th, I have GWS.
I've got GWS 11th, and I've got North Melbourne 12th.
How the fuck have we done? I swear we haven't... I've got North Melbourne 11th.
Yeah.
So we've got the exact same bottom 8.
Yeah, because it's pretty... I think it's predictable.
Is it? I don't know. I feel like this is a bit crazy. But
North Melbourne, for me. We'll go North Melbourne first. I've got them 12th. You've got them 11th.
I think it's inevitable. I think they have to make the jump.
They ascend a little bit.
They have to. There's no... We've said it for so many years where it's like, oh, next year's the year they win 8 games. This year has to be that year.
You know why I think that this year? I don't think they did anything to get, oh my God, they're so much better. And I don't think all their players are going to mature out of nowhere. But I think just like Port get worse, Carlton get worse, Essendon get worse. So North Melbourne naturally jump.
Default, yeah.
And also I feel like it's going to be a thing of like finally for the first time in the last 10 years, it's not like, oh my God, this top 3 pick came into North Melbourne. Let's see, because they traded away their top 3 pick this year. But let's see if he can be a star midfielder. And let's play Will Phillips a whole year in the midfield. Yeah. So now it's kind of like naturally, like now it's going to be more natural where their positions are set. They're not going to be trialing as much. I think they're still not a good team. I don't think they're going to be competing for the wild card. I think they're going to be a pretty...
I think they will.
Yeah, no, but...
Like, I think... I have them 11th because I had it imagined in my head that it's like 3rd last week of the season and North fan or people are talking like North could make the wild card.
but
Like it could be their first taste.
I agree with you. But
And you know what everyone's going to say too? I can fucking hear it right now. It's going to be like, this will be a great experience for them for the next season to make it to the actual finals.
That stinks.
Yeah,
That's gross.
I can hear it.
Whichever team that's kind of young makes the wild card and loses.
Yeah.
But this is great because now next year when they get to finals,
like atmosphere.
when they get to finals, gross. Fucking hate it. But with North, I feel like it is a bit of a thing where what you said will happen, but then it'll be round 18. It'll be like, they're only one game away from the wild card. Then they'll get smashed, and it was like, they're 3 games away from the wild card. They probably won't make it, but good season, North.
Yeah.
I feel like they're really not a serious 10th team.
And then on GWS, on the other hand, I feel like everyone is just low on them for the sake of being low on them. Like Green out, Taylor out for a little bit, but thing.
Nah, but I'm not. For me, it's regardless. I still would have had him highest 9th if Green and Taylor were both playing. It probably lowers me a bit.
Surely not.
But you're high on Clary. I think Clary can go either way. I think Clary can either go there. 28-year-old. I think Clary looks a lot older, to be honest. That stupid mustache.
Must be the fucking off-season activities that is.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. But I think for GWS, it's a bit like they're another team where it falls off quickly. If we're talking about Harry Ralston.
They finished 5th last season.
Yeah. Don't care. Who excites you?
Yeah, actually, that really pisses me off too.
What?
Like Harry Ralston in the midfield.
If we're talking about like him, how it's like Port Adelaide, it falls off quickly. You can't rattle off 10 good players for GWS right now that are playing in the first 6 rounds.
Green.
Yeah, Toby, yeah.
Yeah.
Hogan.
Clary, Hogan.
Yeah, Clary unknown, yeah.
Callahan.
Yeah. Gets very bleak very
Binga
quickly.
Daniels.
Yeah, but like if you say Brent Daniels in top 4, it gets very bleak very quickly.
Connor Iden.
Yeah, it's like, Darcy Jones wears a helmet.
Yeah.
Let's like
Who's the other cunt?
Harvey Thomas.
Yeah. They love him.
And Jack Buckley, like, come on, like
don't disrespect that. Jack Buckley's played some really good.
He's a good player.
10th.
This
is where we go. We are different here.
10th is a team you hate. Is that correct?
Gold Coast.
No. Who's the team you hate their best player?
The Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
For me, I've got the Bulldogs team.
I sucked them off.
Oh, wow. Shit. All right. Who do you have?
But I'm glad that our bottom 8 was all the same.
Now it's different. All right. 10th.
Yeah, now it's completely different. Collingwood.
Ooh, very different. Very different. Go hit me.
I hope I'm wrong. I really do. And everyone, do not come at me halfway through the season if we're fucking second and I'm celebrating us winning. Because I'm going to celebrate because it's my team. I'm just trying to maybe protect myself a little. I think we're going to be bad this season. I think that the players are getting old, like 1 year older. I don't think Jeremy Howe should have been playing last year, let alone fucking this season. Like, he came back for that prelim final, looked horrific. I think all the players get 1 year older. Sidebottom had a fucking he had one of his best starts to the season ever last season. He's not going to replicate that. Pendlebury's just playing for, he's a great player. He's just playing for the record.
But can I...
I feel like this year is the 1 year too far where we pushed it.
I think we got one more left in the past.
I don't think so.
Can I just... I'll get to it when I'm on Collingwood very, very later. But
Jesus.
I'll push you on something. Don't you think it's going too far the other way? And don't you think this team made a prelim last year, could have won that prelim? This team was the best team for 14 weeks last year.
I get it.
So is the fall going to be this drastic? Like,
I get it.
Is it going to be gradual? Is it going to be off the cliff?
The only thing that I'm saying is, my thoughts behind it are really that everyone's predicting it to be next year, the fall. I think it's going to happen a year before.
I think everyone wants the fall to be drastic. I think it's going to be a gradual fall. I think Collingwood were top 4 for 3 years in a row. Maybe they're bottom part of the 8, and then maybe next year they're 12th. That's how I see it.
And also, the reason I put them 10th is because that's the last wildcard spot. And I think that they will froth having a Collingwood and a wildcard game just to get
beating
really
big
numbers. And
Adelaide or
they get a sold out crowd. And then it's
look how
the wildcard did work.
They got 100,000 people. Wow.
Yeah.
That's smart thinking. For me, the Dogs, once again, for me, it's depth.
No, they're too good this year.
They've got 2 of the top 10 players in the comp. Richard, and then there's a drop of quality.
Nah, you're crazy. You're crazy.
After those 3 players, who excites you for the Bulldogs?
I got to pull up their list.
It's
been a while since
Rory Lobb might not do that again.
All right,
Who excites you?
Don't fuck around now.
Kennedy.
Like, Cody Waitman back. And don't bullshit.
That excites me. Cody Waitman's a good player.
Cody Waitman
Norton's not a good player.
Lob is serviceable.
He's serviceable, but last year was the best year of his career.
Kennedy. Listen, I fucking hate the Bulldogs. Yeah.
Is
I hate
Kennedy
the Bulldogs.
going to replicate what he did?
Yes. Riley Sanders, potential jump. No, come on, potential jump.
I don't love him. I'm not in love with him.
Riley West.
Oh, he's the most accurate player in the AFL, according to you.
I think that was what. Libba.
Yeah.
Like,
they're a good team.
Joel Frazier.
They're a good team.
Bailey Dale.
All right, listen.
Artie Jones.
Oh, wow, we're really cooking with gas.
I'm joking with Artie Jones. But
listen, they're a good team. But they finished...
Tim English, one of the best rucks in the comp, I think.
Yeah, Tim English is good. What they finished last year?
They didn't make the 8.
They didn't make the 8. So did they get much better? I think St Kilda got better. I think Fremantle got better. And these are teams that jump him. As simple as that. I don't think...
You have St Kilda over the Bulldogs? Nah, that's stupid.
That's just me.
That's
just me. I honestly do believe that. Who do you have 9?
Well, you'll see where my Bulldogs are for me. 9th, I have St Kilda.
I've got St Kilda 9th.
Yeah, like...
Yeah. Look, I
no,
think
this is the perfect spot for St Kilda.
Can I say exactly what I wanted to say? The Saints' inclusions do push them up a little bit, but they still are not a competing side. They're still not contenders. Silvani and Liam Ryan, inconsistent. I wouldn't even speak about them. I believe TDK...
Sam
Flanders and TDK are good inclusions. I honestly think Flanders would be good.
I don't know.
But the media and even Ross Lyon are like wanting to be treated like a premiership chance. They are not. They are where they always will be. Mediocre.
Yeah, sitting around the 9.
They are where this is St Kilda's range. St Kilda will be the wild card team. In the next 10 years, we'll look back and say, bro, St Kilda were in 6 of the last 10 wild cards.
St Kilda are going to be like the Chicago of the NBA. It's like they play in the play-in wild card every year.
Every single year. It'll be St Kilda.
Maybe they win it and end up finishing 8th and then just get destroyed in the first round.
St Kilda will be the wild card team.
8.
Who do you
Gold
have?
Coast.
Wow. Okay, we've done the switch here. Because I know my 8th team will be in your top 4. Your 8th team in Gold Coast will be in my top 4.
You got Freo.
I've got Freo, you've got Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Why? Why did they get worse than they were last year?
I feel like they've gone with the thing now of let's build a super team. And this year, and they're going to realise that doing the build a super team isn't that great. Christian Petrarca, unless he's playing almost permanent forward, I don't love him as a player because he's not a great kick at all. He's bad by foot.
I think he'll be mid forward, yep.
No, I'm saying he needs to play like 80% forward.
I think what it'll be is him and Took. Took will be...
I forgot about Took.
They're going to be switching that role and it's going to be dangerous as fuck. Both of them in the midfield, in the forward.
I just feel like every year it's like Gold Coast are going to be really good. Blah, blah, blah.
Track is a player when he's on, man. I think we're forgetting because he's been shit because he just hated footy the last couple of years. He just wanted to cook his lasagna. I think
my smash tacos.
Oh, fuck, if I see him fucking smash mincemeat into a tortilla one more time. But I think he is going to remind you how good he is.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just bias.
Jamara, I'm out on. I don't think Jamara is going to be...
I'm out on their whole team. I just don't like him.
Yeah, fair enough. For me, Fremantle, I've got him dropping slightly from last year.
I don't get how, though. I'd love to hear the reasoning.
I just think there's better teams.
Is there though?
Yeah.
I feel like when you look at Fremantle's list, like
their list is good.
They have like an unreal list.
Their list last year was good.
And they didn't have Hayden Young for most of the season.
Yeah, Hayden Young.
Like I think you're forgetting how good Freo are.
They're good. Look, I can't even bet. I can say it about Bulldogs, GWS, Port Adelaide, and St Kilda about their list. I can't say anything bad about Freo's list.
Like,
Shai Bolton's overrated.
They bolster that back line too. Like,
how? What'd they do?
Judd McVee.
Yeah, fuck, that's a good pickup as well.
Yeah,
that's just an underrated pickup.
Exactly, they're a good fucking team. Like, I really, really like him.
Yeah, you know what? I might have him low. I'm going to keep him.
It's fair enough. And look, you know what? And
because they always disappoint me.
We did the same thing here. We both did the same thing. Because you mentioning like Tuke Miller and Track when he's on, it's kind of made me think that I think we both hate these two teams and we just put them low.
But Fremantle just always so disappointing. But maybe they're not this year. Yeah. Maybe they're not.
We have to wait and see. Seventh, I got Hawthorn.
Ooh, I've got Adelaide.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You're high on Adelaide again this year.
I got Adelaide 6th.
Adelaide for me, I think a lot of people are over predicting the fall.
Yeah, I think so.
The fall's here, but because their draw last...
there's fall here, but over predicting. I think 6, 7 is perfect.
No, but I feel like a lot of stop that. I think a lot of media people have him like 9th, 10th.
You reckon?
There has been, but I feel like they're 4 because their draw last year was piss easy.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Like fall happens, but I think not as dramatic as
fall
everyone
happens,
thinks.
but I think Thilthorpe becomes better. I think Rashelli is a good player this year. I'm buying Rashelli stocks.
Yeah.
Next week we'll do a stocks, like who we're buying stocks.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Yeah. But I'm buying Rashelli stocks, and I think they're good enough to make the wild card and make it through the wild card.
Yeah,
7th.
I got them 6th. I think they're the team that just stays out of the wild card.
Who's your 7th? I forgot.
7th is Hawthorn.
Shit.
But wait,
Talk
just
to
on
me.
Adelaide, I think that, like you said, like you've been saying, I just think the 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the 5 teams that I
Yeah.
put on top of them.
Well, if there's,
just
if there's
better.
6, there's 5 teams above
Yes,
them.
but yes, true.
Thanks.
But I just think they're like, it's no fault on Adelaide. I think they're still going to be a good team. I just think the 5 teams on top of them better. Hawthorn at 7th. I think just the inconsistency, like Will Day out. How long's he out for?
Like most of the year.
Most of the year. I feel like, and then it was kind of the thing of like, oh, we're waiting for Will Day. We're waiting for Will Day last season. Like he was in at the start, had a great start to the season.
Go to punt squad, Ethan.
had a great one game to the season, and then out, and then we're waiting for him, and then this, that, blah, blah, blah. Hawks are just a team.
Look,
I think
it
it
happened last year, so it's not a shock.
No, and I think they just had their like years in the sun sort of thing, and I know that's bullshit
That's
because they still have a
crazy.
fairly
Yeah.
young team, but they had their like 2 real hype years.
Yeah,
I don't know, I
but
just see a
last year's hype year, they finished 7th.
No, they didn't.
They finished 7th last year.
Oh, they made a prelim though.
Yeah,
So in my mind, it's
but what I'm
like
saying is,
elevates them a little.
if they finish 6th, I
They
can
finished 8th last year, actually.
yeah, but I can believe it because that's exactly what happened last year. I had them top of my ladder last year. They finished 8th. Like, they're not a team that I would be surprised about. My 6th place team's Collingwood. I got the Pies here. I've said it 3 times this episode. Made the prelim last year. We're the best team for 14 weeks. I think the fall from top 4 for 3 years in a row to 6th is gradual, is fair. I don't think that like all the juice is squeezed out of Sidebottom, Pendlebury, and Jezza Howe. I think Darcy Moore, I know you hate him, Jez, but he has reached rock bottom for his form the last 2 years. I think there might be a little bit of a resurgence, possibly.
But we thought there was going to be a resurgence last year.
But what I'm saying is it can't get worse. from
You know
Darcy.
what I think helps
Is that not
him?
true?
Having like a Reef McInnes come in and
Exactly.
play the Nathan Murphy role.
But what I'm saying is it can't get worse for him.
Yeah.
So if he's a little bit better, Nick Dacos is going to keep you in the top 8.
Yeah,
I
I
know
hope
that's-
so. Listen, I hope you're right. Or they drop us down to 7th in some bullshit way just to get us in the
Maybe, but
play-in.
I still think 6th or the 7th position is where Collingwood will be. I think, honestly, I know in footy it's crazy to say, it's more of an NBA thing, but I think as long as you've got Nick Dacos, he can hold you to 6th.
Until he moves to Tassie.
And honestly, wait, last thing about the Pies, because I know we got a lot of Collingwood fans that listen. I think Mychek, I think Hoskinelli, I think Cox leaving. I know 2 of
Mitchell.
them. And Mitchell. It's just dead weight gone. It gives room for just Ed Allen to just play the whole year and not be, should we play Mitchell? I think it's just dead weight gone.
Yeah, true. I hope you're right. 5th,
Geelong.
Nice. Same reasons as always.
Jez,
Home
say
games
it.
at the GMHBA
Yep, there you go.
Stadium. You get to train there, so you're going to play well there.
I think similar to Collingwood, it's the 4 out of the 4. It's not drastic. They're not going to fall off the face of the earth and finish 12th.
Yeah.
Cameron Dangerfield fall off a bit.
What else do you say about Geelong, though? They do this every single year. Like,
Yeah.
they're going to finish. I'm not fucking around. I reckon in the next 50 years, 80% of the time they'll finish in the top 8.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's just them, and
Yeah.
it just is the
Like
fact
Bailey
that when
Smith
you
there
train
now.
at your thing, I know. And then if they do end up getting butters next season, they're just
Bro,
always
watch,
going to think.
watch Warple be sick.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
4th.
4th.
This is your first place team, I think. Sydney.
Potentially, yeah.
Sydney. Who's your 4th?
Brisbane.
Okay, yeah, Brisbane around here for me. I just think they're going to be insane this year. I really think they're going to be insane.
I agree.
I should have actually bumped them to 3rd and swapped them around, but I think they're going to be incredible. I think like fully healthy season. Last year they had all those injuries at the start of the year. Fully healthy season. You got Kerno coming in, but you also got to remember you got Logan Morris, yeah. And Logan Morris, what is this now? He's 4th year, 3rd year. So
He'll win the Coleman at $67. Heard it here first.
Yeah. What are you talking
You
about?
said Logan Morris.
Oh, Logan McDonald.
Oh my god.
bad.
I'm thinking about Brisbane because that's my fourth place
Nah,
team.
Logan McDonald. Sorry.
Yeah, nah.
So you got Logan McDonald and you got Charlie Curnow. You got, like you said before, you got Heaney that can stay predominantly midfield. Warner and Goulden. I probably should have put them second or third.
Jesus Christ, I love him.
They're gonna be very.
I fucking love him. For me, Brisbane.
Yeah.
They'll cruise through the year, be a top 8 team all year like they were last year. Look, I think at the start, it might be a little bit uncomfortable because Draper and Allen, you got to integrate them. There might be a little bit of teething. I think all this bullshit about them dropping because of the Neil allegations. Once again,
Yeah, it's complete.
you know what?
Bullshit.
Neil's not cheating on the players. He's cheating on his missus. Shit bloke, good footballer. Don't think it'll affect anything. I think Will Ashcroft takes a jump. I think Levi might be better. I think they just got the talent.
Yeah.
Even a
They're stacked.
a Jasper Fletcher, a Darcy Wilmot. They got another top 5 pick this year in Annabelle. Jez probably doesn't even... What's his first name?
Annabelle.
Daniel Annabelle, top 5 pick. But just like, it's just silly how much talent. Like I said before about like a team like St Kilda, Bulldogs, GWS and Port, how they've got no depth. This team is stacked.
Yeah, they're mega stacked.
Top
And
4,
when you just
easily.
think about it like that, it's easy top. They're a top 4 lock.
Easily.
When you think about it like that, it's just fucking ridiculous.
Unfair. It's
the amount
unfair.
of talent. They've got Kitty Coleman coming back this year.
It's
as well.
fucking ridiculous.
Fucking hell. My third place is going to be the Western Bulldogs.
Whoa,
Yeah,
high.
everyone knows I hate them.
High as fuck to me.
Nah, it's same thing as the Lions, like a list.
But
It's
listen,
just a list.
but compare their list to Sydney, to Gold Coast, to Brisbane. It's like their list does not like match up anywhere.
Who?
Bulldogs.
Yeah, I know, but when you do have talent like Darcy, like Bontempelli,
Top heavy.
like Richards,
We'll
like
see.
Libba, like
They're top
I
heavy.
really like their team.
They're top heavy. Because when you have players like Lockie McNeil and Latham Vandermeer playing every single week and relied upon, they're not like your fringe players. They will play for 22 games. It's not like, I know every team has fringe players.
Yeah, but you got Waitman coming in, so Vandermeer isn't going to play that much. You got like
Still, but it's still, these are players that aren't your 22nd, 23rd players. These are like your 15th, 16th best players.
I don't know. I just think that it has to like the past couple of years. I feel like it's always like Bulldogs are the best, and then they finish 8th or 9th. I feel like it just has to happen. And I feel like this year's the year.
I'm not so certain. I've got Hawthorn third.
Crazy.
Look, probably in hindsight, they shouldn't be above Brisbane, but I'm happy with them in my top 4. Steady growth once again. I think Watto improves. I think Weddle, I think McDonald and McKenzie improve. And I think those 4 players improving. And look, I know you can't always lock yourself to players improving, but I think that's reasonable for them 4 players to improve. I just think that would be enough to push them further than prelim week last year. I think that like they were in the last 4 teams last year. I think there's no reason with these 4 players improving they can't be in the top 4 teams this year.
That's fair enough. My second team is Brisbane. We already talked about them. I think they're fucking insane. I think they definitely need a big thing, and I will be putting quite a large wager on them to finish top 4. I don't know what the odds are right now. I'll check in a sec, but them to finish top 4, Sydney to finish top 4. That's almost a lock for me.
I will put money on Gold Coast top 2 and Sydney top 2.
Gold Coast top 2.
Yeah, because they're my second place team.
Oh, yuck.
Gold Coast, this team was already learning how to win last year. Generic cliche.
Learning how to win.
They played finals last year, all right?
Yuck.
Dimmer, another year. I hate Dimmer, but just another year into Real, Anderson, King, who are all under 26 years old. How fucking crazy is that? Petrarca will be rejuvenated. It will be ridiculous. The fact that they have...
Oh, that's disgusting.
What?
You get to make top 6 Lions and Swans, you can get $2 for it.
Oh,
you can double your money on that.
That is gross.
Oh.
Track and Took in that midfield with fucking Real, the Brownlow medalist, and Anderson. Then you have the number 2 pick in the draft as a midfielder coming in. This team is going to be disgusting. It is a top 2 team lock. I'm so shocked. You have them 10th, don't you?
Who?
Gold Coast.
Nah, I got them 8th.
Way
It's
too
not
low.
that bad.
Way too low. Second, easily.
And first for me, you've been hearing me hype them up the whole episode. It's Fremantle. Listen, going through this and talking it out, it's going to be a lot different than when you're writing it down. Maybe I was a little high on them. Maybe
if you were to put in hindsight,
Fourth.
Okay. And you'd have who first?
Brisbane, then Sydney.
Yeah.
Then maybe still Bulldogs.
Yeah, fair.
Actually, no, I'd put them third. I'd go Brisbane, Sydney, Fremantle, Bulldogs.
I'm happy with my top 4. I'm happy with Sydney. number
No,
one.
I think I still do think Fremantle are going to be. I feel like this is their season. I feel like they've got a very good young team.
And I can see it. Like, their team is fucking good.
It's stacked too,
The team is
but
good.
it's stacked, but it's not as stacked as Brisbane.
Nah.
But I feel like they do. I feel like their backline is probably on par.
But sometimes, like, being, like, Brisbane's overly stacked in the midfield, so it could be a bit hurtful.
Yes.
I think, like, Fremantle are evenly stacked.
Yes.
Like, even a Swikowski, like, Brisbane don't really have, like, a Swikowski.
Oh, they used to, and Archie's gone to Adelaide now. But that was like their Swikowski.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the talent distribution is better in Fremantle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind that. For me, Sydney, like, they were in the grand final only 2 years ago. Hear me out. Sydney will finish first in the 2026 season. They were in the grand final only 2 years ago. Last year, they had injuries. They had a first-year head coach in Dean Cox. The bounce back is obvious, yet a lot of people are not seeing it coming. Kerno's inclusion is huge. It unlocks Heaney for a Brownlow medal potential season. Best midfield in the comp gets to play together now. Heaney, Warner, Goulden. Dean Cox will be comfortable. Get them playing the way he wants. They're my premiership favourites. I'm so fucking high on Sydney. I can't believe no one else is as high as me. I think, like, Sydney will win the flag.
Now, do you want to just bounce through them all in order? Just to let everyone know. So my ladder prediction is in reverse order.
Give us your top. Yeah, okay. Give us your bottom four.
West Coast, Essendon, Melbourne, Port Adelaide, Carlton, Richmond, GWS, North, Collingwood, St Kilda, Gold Coast, Hawthorn, Adelaide, Geelong, Sydney, Bulldogs, Brisbane, Freo.
Mine's Melbourne last, West Coast, Essendon, and Richmond, bottom four. Then I've got Port, Carlton, North, GWS. Then to wildcard round, we have Western Bulldogs, St Kilda, Fremantle, and Adelaide. Then the top six will be Collingwood, Geelong, Brisbane, Hawthorn, Gold Coast, and Sydney first. Who would your grand final be? It doesn't have to be your top two.
Sydney, Brisbane.
Sydney, Brisbane for me as well. Honestly, I can see that.
Sydney, Brisbane. It's good to be back.
It's great to be
It's
back.
actually great to be
It's great
back.
to be back, boys.
Very excited. That G'd me the fuck up. Thank you, everyone, for listening to another episode of the Punters Pod. Like we said, we are going to be every Wednesday. So this will be released on a Wednesday.
Boys.
See you guys every Wednesday for the rest of the AFL season. Let's get it.
Peace, prosperity, and love. Mazza cuts.